Let's get down to business. Who am I? Who am I? I already told you I am an artist. But let me expound. Okay? In fact, let me break it down. Break it down. I don't know if you remember this video, but we're gonna do it again. So let's do this again. Okay. Here we go. Hi, I'm Janelle. Yes, I am an artist. Wow, the air conditioner just came on. Anyway, there are different art mediums that I would love to try. I also want to try getting out of my comfort zone. Way to go! AC unit, whatever, HVAC. Anyway, I want to post my work more. I've been working on that, and in fact, you could check out some of my work in the link below. Showing the art process. I'm still trying that, but anyway, art is a way to express myself, and if you give me something creative, I'll be in my element. Even if I learned that I suck at it, right? So I'm not saying that I'm good at all kinds of art, but for the ones that I'm getting more into, like fashion, even in the video games as well, and film, though my sister is the master of that, and especially the special one teaching art. I literally always wanted to be an art teacher, and that is something I'm working towards still. And I always wanted to be a fashion designer, especially in the sketching department, like putting things there and building the structure of the dress or skirt or pants or top or blouse, whatever. Yeah. So I'm actually sharing these experiences, trying these things, but with you guys, while I chat, of course. You're gonna see my mistakes and see, my strength points, and maybe even learn a thing or two. So this will make this our creative space. Ooh. Yeah, I also like making music and singing, as you probably can tell. I love writing stories and poetry and gaming too. So while this channel may seem like an everlasting salad all jumbled up and confused and chaotic, that's what this space will do. Allow for me to explore and share it with you. A part of my art, in whatever form it is sharing the experience with others and seeing the excitement it can bring, evoking emotions. I am kinda on the spectrum. And so understanding certain cues is a challenge at times, though I do well greeting others regardless of how they appear. I could have an enthusiastic conversation at thrift stores, and yet when it comes to talking to folks my age, 22, it's like climbing up Mount Fuji with a Chevrolet tied to your hips. Like, well, it's like, hey, what's up? How's it going? Good, right? What did you eat today? Oh no, help him now!
Oh brother, this guy stinks!
Oh boy, how do I say it? How do I unsay it? Okay, that is dramatic. But, wait, is it only me that gets, queasy in an anxious way when I hear the sound of a heartbeat? Due to the fact that it makes me hyper aware, if anything, it should make me grateful, which I really am. But back to what we were saying. Distracted. Anyway, that question could make lilies and rainbows for an elderly person or a kid, not on the complex species of young adolescents. For real, I also have anxiety. I'm a subconscious suppressor. Any artsy thing kind of keeps me calm. Well, if I'm now aware that I'm suppressor, then that now makes me conscious of it. And if I'm now conscious of it, of my subconscious suppression, should that not be the solution to my problem? Okay. Distracted. Where was I? Composed. Okay. Yeah. Of course, when it's overbearing, prayer helps me a lot. And my mom and dad and sister. Yeah, bestie. Whoa, big up to the people them. But anyway. Yeah, I usually get excited over something I'm passionate about, but that overwhelming excitement causes me to get stuck and not knowing where to start or even how. So I think I end up not doing anything. Stagnant. And so now that we've established that we're gonna have this as our outlet, let's break down how we're gonna not let these things get caught up and bungled up and confused and clash, if you know what I'm saying. So, Mondays. I think I should have some dramatic indie pop music. We're gonna make this with me Mondays, where I show you how to do certain things in, arts category. Anyway, we're gonna have What's New Wednesdays, where I'll show you some of my work, what I've been working on, and also the art process. We're gonna have Fashion Fridays, fashion designs and discussions. We'll have a gala challenges on gaming platforms like Roblox, DTI. Yes, I said it. And sketchbooks and stuff. Fashion Fridays, if you engage a lot, I'll invite you to join me on DTI for some of that gala challenges. Yeah. Doot, doot, doot. We're gonna have Saturday stories. I make stories up with possible sketch work, and there will be a recurring challenge. Whoever is engaged a lot can have their own story based on the prompt I give right on my video and getting a shout out at the same time. And sometimes I'll go on live so we can interact in real time. So, to be honest, if my post seems a little incoherent, really, they really are out of order. Well, it's not really out of order, to be honest with you, when you think about it. So this part need to be scrapped. I already put the words there, and I don't really feel like removing it. So anyway, hey, I'm Janeo. Voice cracked a little bit. Welcome to my creative space, but I like to share, so now it's kind of your space too. So, without further ado, bye.